Hey everybody, this is me and I am at you again with my favorite of all time brush set from Sedona Lace, which would be the Vortex brush set here. And you are not understanding how much I love these brushes. Now, I'm just going to give my overall feelings about the brushes, and I'll go individually about what I use the brushes for. Now, of course, this is the set, and you get all of these brushes, like I said. Now, I love these brushes. I feel like since using, I'm going to just say since using Sedona Lace brushes in general, that my makeup application has improved like a lot. Like, I can tell like the application of my eyeshadow is better due to the different kind of brushes that I'm using now by Sedona Lace, because I believe the brush really helps with the look of your makeup, because the brushes are supposed to do the work for you versus you doing mainly all of the work. So just using nice, great brushes make your makeup look amazing. Now, I did not have any kind of shedding or difficulty with any of these brushes, and these are just some bomb brushes. I love these brushes, and I can't really compare them to MAC brushes because I've never really owned MAC brushes to know, you know, what's better. But for me, these Sedona Lace brushes are like the business. I can't even express how much I love these brushes. My mom, she came to town, and I used these brushes on her just to apply some, you know, powder, foundation, and concealer. And she was like, "Oh, what kind of brushes are these? These feel good." They're all really soft. I can tell they're made really good. This Vortex collection was designed by MakeupByRenRen, and if you're familiar with her on YouTube, she's a makeup artist. I've been watching her forever, since I first started to become interested in makeup. So I will put a MakeupByRenRen's link down in the bottom bar too. She helped design these in mind for, you know, if you want to use them for professional use or daily use, definitely you could use these. So I am just loving these brushes. So now I'm going to go through each brush and say how I personally use them and how I like each brush. It comes with a brush belt, and it's really convenient, of course, if you're doing makeup on other clients. And the clasp, there's a, I never know what these are called, but it has one of these on it, and of course it's adjustable for your waist size, and you can put all your brushes in there nicely and neatly when you're working. See, they fit nicely in there. You can take them out when you need them. And also there's a place where you could put maybe business cards in here, and I don't know if it's going to pick up, but there's a Sedona Lace sign right there, which is really nice. I don't believe this is real leather. I don't think it is, but it's really nice quality. You could fold your back up, you know, like that, if you want to keep your brushes in there. So there's 13 brushes, and on the brushes there is no specific number or name on the brushes. They all say, you know, Sedona Lace on it, so there is no name on the brush. But the brush that I'm showing you right now would be the fan brush. And the fan brushes do have multiple uses. I myself don't really use this on an everyday basis. That's why my plastic is still on to keep its shape. But the only thing that I do not like about the plastic case is that when I take it out, it kind of pulls this area down. And then I'm left with a little like fray-frays. You see those fray-frays on the bottom? Like this little piece, that makes me feel a little like, I don't want to use it because I don't want to take it out the plastic. But this fan brush is super thick. I used to have a fan brush with one of the very first brush sets that I had when I was interested in makeup, and it was nothing compared to this one. It was so flimsy. This is really thick. You can use it to, you know, highlight your face, wipe away fallout underneath here, things like that. So I really like this fan brush. I just choose to keep it in the plastic because I don't use this on a daily basis. You know, you get what I'm saying? But I wish the thing would come out versus downward where I could pull it up, like up this way versus going like that, because I don't want to mess up and have frays on my brush. Now this is called a tulip brush, and I really love this brush. Before I got this brush collection to review, I didn't know what these kind of brushes were called. So now that I know it's called a tulip brush because it is shaped like a tulip, this brush is easy for contouring, and that's what I use it for because I'm a contour with, you know, blunt, and you know, go like that. See how just the tip is easily fit in your hollows of your cheekbones like that. So when you do the fish face, it fits right in there, and you can highlight right there because the size of the brush, let me go zoom in, the size of the brush makes it easy just to set it right there. And you can use this for blush too, but I like this for contour. See, look at that. See, oh my gosh, I love these brushes. And it's super soft, like, it feels like feathers. It's like feathers. I really like this brush. So yeah, you can use that for multiple purposes too. This is my favorite brush out of the whole set because I use this to apply my powder foundation, and I use it to apply my powder foundation today. It gives me that all over even coverage look. Now when I do my powder, I put, you know, say for example this is the pan with the powder. I swirl it in there, and then I just swirl in my powder to give it that good even look. And since this brush is I think this is more concentrated to me. It feels more firm, but it's not firm to the point where it feels hard. It lets me really get in there and blend, and I really like that I can get underneath my eyes and set my concealer with my face powder too. And this is also great for my blush. I use this to apply blush too, so because my cheeks aren't that big, so you can put it like, you know, easy like this and just blend up. But I mainly use this for my powder. I swirl all this in. This is my go-to everyday brush. I love this brush. You can also use this for liquid or cream foundation to buff in too. But I am in love with this brush. You do not understand. Now, I don't think Sedona Lace sells individual brushes. And if they did, I would buy 2 of these brushes because since I use this brush so much, I would feel like I would need 2 of them to switch out when one's dirty and then, you know, clean the other one when I need it. But I like this. It's like a buffer brush. Now, I also use this for my powder foundation, but this gives me more of a full powdered coverage since I'm a powder wearer. Now, if you wear liquid foundation, I'm pretty sure this would help you blend in your liquid foundation for that airbrush, even flawless look. I've used this one time for my powder, and it just really gave me a very matte look. It was very full coverage because it is very firm, and I like firm face brushes for buffing in and putting on my powder foundation like this. So I always swirl mine in like this. And not to mention, this brush is like super soft. Like, it feels like feathers. I'm like, no joke. These are the softest brushes I have ever had in my entire life. Like, they're so soft. Oh, I love this. They call the universal brush. You can use this in your crease, you know, to blend out these colors. Now, I use this brush, and it's my favorite brush, especially for those crease colors. Like, you just pop that in the crease and it fits nicely in there. You're not going to get a very big brush and it's going to be overwhelming in your crease. And this brush makes everything easy to blend out. I have several of these kinds of brushes from other companies, and I just love these kinds of brushes. They just make everything so easy to blend out, make everything just look easier and just look really flawless. Like, no joke, I feel like these brushes have made my eyeshadow application so much better because this brush does the work for me. I don't really have to do much. I just put put my shadow on, pop it on, do a couple blend swirls, and it's like flawless. So I really, really like this brush. If I had the chance to get any separate, buy these brushes separate, I would get like 5 of these because these are the business. I love them. This would be my least favorite brush out of the whole set, only because I like more firm brushes when I'm applying my shadow. For example, when I'm putting my shadow on, I don't like the way it bends. See how it like kind of bends against my skin? I like something more firm for when I pack on, you know, my shadow like this. Because when I feel like it's flimsy, I can't pick up a lot of product. So this would have to be my least favorite brush. I'm not feeling that brush. See, I don't like how it, I just don't like how that bends. Now, if this was firmer, this would be like a dope brush because I like small brushes for when I'm packing on color. Now, not to say that I wouldn't use this brush, I'm just saying this would probably be the last brush I pick up to put on my eyeshadow, and that's just true because I like more firm, smaller shader brushes to really get in there. But I like how small it is. You can get right in the tear duct and do any kind of like smudging underneath here if you want to too. But I don't think I'll be using this for a lid brush. I'll probably be using this more for smudging out underneath my eye, and that's what I've seen to pick this brush up more for. I don't use this on my lid, so yeah, I didn't like that one as much.